Okay, we're going to do one more Sheely. I didn't realize I have one batch left. So, it's going to be just, well, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to add 2 Sheelys and 1 Kathy Miller and see what happens. Let me try a different color than what I showed you. I'm going to try this one. Now I do have to stir it. The others were stirred. So let me stir this. It's pretty, now as you could see, the Kathy Miller is much thicker than the Sheely. The formula made the paint thicker. I think this is going to be interesting to see what a difference that makes. Now this is also the fact that I'm putting a 1 Kathy Miller with a thinner Sheely. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yep, let's see what happens. I'm going to start the same way I started the other one. Well, actually, I'm going to start with the Kathy. Oh, got to start with the cushion. Sorry, got to start with the cushion. Got to start with the cushion. Alright, there's my cushion. Okay, cushion is necessary because pores require it, blooms require it, or they won't flow. They won't flow in dry surface. You have to put this cushion down. Okay, so we got that down. I'm going to start with the blue again and get rid of this not Kathy Miller, Sheely, the Sheely formula. Get rid of that. What's ever left. Goodbye. And this is going to be really interesting because we're going to have I should have done more to the middle. Is the camera going? Yes. Okay. I like to watch myself because I forget what I do. And that helps to have it recorded. Yes, it helps to have it recorded. And let's get rid of the... Now this is going to do a little differently. Yeah, I'm going to go like that. And get rid of the orange. Get rid of the orange. And that's the end of... That is definitely the end of... Okay, I don't want to go off the end yet. Get it to go back to the middle. Not sure why it's doing that. This should be level. Obviously it's not. And I can put another stick down here. Let's see. So it stops doing that. Put another stick down here on the bottom. And it's sticking already. Let's see if that'll stop it from... Now it might go this way, but we'll see. So far it looks like it's not moving anymore. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to use for my... Oh, wait a second. I am going to put a little bit of this. This is Kathy Miller's formula with this beautiful emerald green. It is not a CA when I'm putting in there. It is a regular color, not a cell activator. And into that, still coming down this way. Okay, still coming down this way, are ya? Let's put another one down there. Let's put another one down there. Okay, 2 of them. Yeah, leveling is kind of important. Kind of important. I think it stopped. Hopefully, I'm going to get a little bit of that up that way. Some of that off. Okay. I'm going to get this on the edge. this to the edge so that it'll flow over. And I have to get the sides done too. Get the sides done too. Okay, it's kind of cool. It is actually kind of cool. Let's let that go over a little bit while I'm tilting this. Cool tile. Now, you know, I'd have to still not leave all this paint on there, but if I did want to keep this tile just like this, I could, but I'm not going to because I'm experimenting with cell making. Okay, so now what I've got here right now for my own recording knowledge is I started with two Sheely formula paints, the salmon and the blue. This is Kathy Miller's. None of these so far are CA's, cell activator. They're not making any cells, right? You could see that. They're not making any cells because these will not make cells without the cell activator. So, unlike regular pours. Add that up a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to put the cell activator in. And I'm not going to put it in with just the blob and blowing, although that's pretty cool what happened. But I'm going to put it in this way, on here. Okay, that's enough, I think. And I'm also going to add a white cell activator into it. The activators are what make the cells. And they are basically Australian Floetrol. I keep forgetting the name of the other paint. I'm sorry. I'll tell you later. Oh, that's cool. Okay, here we go, right down through the middle. I'm going to keep some of that green. I'm going to keep some of that. Okay. Splendiferous. But will it retain the cells? Will it retain the cells? It's making some other cool cells. I like it already. Woohoo! I don't know if you get, whoops, I don't know if you're getting that. I don't know if you're seeing that. Hope you are. Now I'm going to just let it percolate for a few minutes. I really love these. Now this is my own information of what I put here. It is two Sheely colors, the salmon and the blue. The emerald green is a Kathy Miller formula. The CA is Amsterdam paint, white and black, and Aussie Australian Floetrol. I love it. I would just keep it like that. But it's got a lot of paint on there, so that's the problem. Plus, I've got a lot of cool cells going on down in here. And I want this to be a little more in the center of the spinner, because I will probably give it at least one spin. Let's get this way a little bit more. Wow. Okay. Okay, not too much, because when I spin it, I don't want that going off the sides. That's enough. Look what is happening, even just tilting it. Look at this. It's very spacey, galactic. I just got a feeling, using the switching over to the Kathy Miller, I'm going to get better cells. I should. The paint is thicker. That green is thicker, and I'm not sure if that's going to if that's what's going to make the difference, but we'll see. So far, I'm seeing stuff that I didn't see before, and I can blow that up a little bit with a straw. Love it just the way it is, and need to make sure my sides are covered. Sides need to be covered. Sides need to be covered. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good. It's got some really cool cells that are gonna go off right here. But look at these. These are exploding by themselves. And I'm pretty sure that's because of not only the CA, which I use the same CA because of this Kathy Miller color. So I think I'm going to get much better results the next batch, where I don't use Sheely at all. And I'm just using, okay, didn't want to do that. Yep. Okay. Can't help it. Dirty finger. I don't have any more of that. Oh, I have a little bit more of that color. I have a little more of that color. I'm going to put it in. It's just not strong enough. Okay, let's try it this way. Smooth it right over. Oh yeah, that's good. That's doing it. That's doing it. Making it a little stronger, but get rid of the white. Okay. Okay, good. Wow, look at the cells exploding. I'm pretty sure that's a Kathy Miller thing that's going on. Pretty sure it is. And that excites me, because that tells me it definitely makes a difference in the paint formula you use and the paint you use and the way you mix it up. I'm making these bigger. The thing is, will they stay? Will they stay that big, or will they close up again? This is kind of cool. I wish I could get these. Might be able to with a small palette knife, and that would be a strong trick. Let's see. Let's see if I can get these cells that are trying to creep away. If I can, no, they're going further away. I can't grab it. It's too much on the edge. Too much on the edge. Okay. That's cool. That's very 3D. Let me see if I can bring them up this way. I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is spin it once, just to try to get this bigger. It's very cool tile. Again, it's a combination of the emerald green is Kathy Miller and her formula, the peach, and the bluish purple is Sheely. So let's see, which was much thinner, the Sheely. The other thing is thicker. Let's see when we give it a little spin, what happens with that. Okay, not much. Let's give it a little stronger spin. It definitely grew. It's closing up again. We got a little bird in there. I don't want to lose that. And I don't want to lose that purple. Let me go the other way. Yeah, sometimes when you spin a different way, whoa, I like that. What happened in here? I think I'm going to stop. If you're 95% happy with something, stop. Okay? Just stop. I can make some frilly things with the skewer. I think I have enough paint off. I think. Only time will tell. It's very cool. I think I'm just gonna blow. This is beautiful, the way that's frilling out there. I just leave it alone for a few minutes and let it do its thing. Maybe a little bit. One more interesting edge. If it'll stay. Could do that there too. Could do that there too. Let me see if I move this over a little. I don't get my head so much. Oh, we're getting a little bit of white, which I'm not sure if that's good or not. It's closing up anyway. I can make it smaller. Yeah. I was really wanting the black to feather out like it did here. But instead it brought up the white cushion paint. Okay. I think this is done. I like it. Oh, there's one more area. Oh, that's pretty. Will it stay? Yeah, will that stay? Okay, let's see what you're seeing. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done with this. That changed. Oh, I think that's went down a little bit. Let me make this come back this way a little bit more. Yeah, not sure why that. We also lost, again, a lot of the cells, the big cells. Still pretty, but something's wrong with my formula because I'm not getting the big cells. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is good. Okay, I'm going to leave it in that space. It's really cool, actually, what's happening. And I'm going to, thank goodness it didn't land face down. I got it all over my arm, but that's okay. Wipe off these edges. Okay. Oh, all right, I see what happened. When it fell, I scraped against my arm and went there. So, how do I fix that? I guess I have to let it drip over and then come back again. Let's try to do that without dropping it. There it goes, that white. Can you see that? Trying to get that white off when I dropped it. Yeah, it's all part of learning. It's all part of the process. I like the stretching, what it's doing. That is so cool. Yeah, it's actually stretched beautifully. Without spinning, just stretching. Didn't get a lot of cells, didn't get any really by doing this, but it's really very beautiful. Very, very beautiful tile. Okay, so the next one. Okay, let me get this white out of here. Now I'm making it worse. Gonna let it drip off. Don't drop it. Let it drip off. Let it come off. It's always good to get a little more paint off anyway. But the stretching is awesome. Yeah, if you can't get cells, stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. It does make everything bigger. Okay, we got that white off. It's beautiful. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back a little. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't know. I think you can see what I'm doing. It's a beautiful piece. Some cool stuff happened. Even though I lost my cells. Well, we'll never give up. We're gonna not give up. I like this piece a lot. I think it's beautiful. It's a keeper. Clean off the bottom. It's definitely a keeper. See if I'm going to eventually resin it. We'll see. See how this porcelain tile dries versus the flat ones that I've been working on. That makes a difference too, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That's it for that one. I'll be back.